Now, as the Russia-Ukraine war enters fifth year, Volodymyr Zelensky has delivered a direct appeal to U.S. President Donald Trump, urging him not to walk away from Ukraine. In an interview with CNN from the presidential palace in Kiev, Zelensky stressed that America must stand with the democratic nation battling the will of one man. Zelensky described Russian President Vladimir Putin as the driving force behind the war, saying the conflict is centered on him alone. Now, when asked whether Trump was exerting enough pressure on Putin, Zelensky's response was blunt no. While reiterating his desire to see the war end as soon as possible, the Ukrainian leader firmly rejected the idea of yielding to Russian demands. Now, the war began with Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine on February 24, 2022, and it has since become Europe's deadliest conflict since World War II. Tens of thousands of Ukrainian civilians have been killed. Entire cities reduced to rubble, and hundreds of thousands of soldiers on both sides have been killed or wounded. Now, diplomatic efforts remain stalled. Recent U.S. broker talks in Geneva failed to deliver a breakthrough, though another round of negotiations could take place later this week. Meanwhile, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas has said that ministers failed to agree on a 28th sanctions package against Russia during talks in Brussels, and this after objections from Hungary.
Unfortunately, we did not reach an agreement on the 20th sanctions package. This is a setback and a message we didn't want to send today, but the work continues. Everybody understands that diplomacy is preferable to war, yet after a year of talks, we still don't even have ceasefire.
Over the weekend, Hungary threatened to block the proposed sanctions and to obstruct the 90 billion euro loan for Ukraine unless Russian oil deliveries to Hungary resume. Shipments of Russian oil to Hungary and Slovakia have been disrupted since January 27th. After Russian drone attacks damaged the Druzhba pipeline, a key route carrying Russian crude across Ukrainian territory into Central Europe. And for the sanctions package to pass, all 27 European Union member states must agree unanimously. Now, furthermore, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has said that Slovakia will halt emergency electricity supplies to Ukraine unless Kiev reopens a key oil pipeline supplying his country. This adds another layer of strain to an already fragile European consensus.
As of today, if the Ukrainian side turns to Slovakia with a request for assistance in stabilizing the Ukrainian energy grid, such assistance will not be provided.